Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to today's SAS College Rugby League live stream from St Paul's College here in central Auckland. I'm Corey Rossa bringing you today's call, joined in commentary by Troy Hardy. Today we've got St Paul's up against Kelston in the second chance semi-final. In the other semi we've got Westlake taking on Wesley. That's an elimination final, so loser goes home in that one. The winner will advance to play the loser of this game here. Welcome into the commentary today, Troy. A very wet ground here at St Paul's, but it looks like the rain will hold off. Yeah, no, good day for football. You're not kidding about the ground. I've just been across to the other side where the match manager is, and Paul is looking after us today down here at the Auckland Rugby League for a college rugby league game of the round. And just a quick acknowledgement to our sponsors, SAS Sports, and of course Hayden Roller to the associate sponsor. Just as the referee, Jamal, is talking to the captains out there and getting ready to, I guess, do the flip the coin. Ground, heavy, mate, super heavy. Some parts of the paddock is probably, even though you can't quite see it from here, is probably going to be ankle deep in mud. So I think this field will cut up today. And what does that mean for the teams? Retention, patience. I think there's going to be a bit of action through the forwards, and before they can take it to the edges as per normal. Good to be with you again, Corey, and we can see Kelston coming out now, getting ready to have the conversation with the referee and get mouth guards checked and all that good stuff. So I'm going to hand over to you, Corey, and let's find out who's playing today for both the sides. Thank you, Troy. And as the teams line up, we'll run you first of all through the home side, St Paul's College. At the back, Durden McGee. On the wings, Mike Williams and Jukin Williams. The centres, Sione Taiapalutu and Sione Whakapale. The halves, Dylan Tavita and Kehua Rariri. The front rows, Sione Nahi in 8 and Zephaniah Arenga in 10. The number 9, Lewis Sear. In the back row, Christian Tuipalutu, Jaira Momoesia and the 13, Dayton Tanivasa. Running out the bench for St Paul's, 14, Laikana Litolo, 16, Raymond Poor, 15, Bailey Potu and 17, Jalen Murray. And we quickly take you through the visiting Kelston Boys High School team. At the back, Josiah Adams, Joseph Onyeki on one wing and Ezeki Apana on the other. Carlos Henry and Fred Safata are your centres. And the halves, Wyatt Rangi and Karie Yoka. Front row, made up of Xavier Tutaki and Utah Yoka. In the centre, Johnny Faliloa Malio. And the back row, Bailey Payne, Justice Leosevi, Mosisi Fiamanu. And rounding out your bench for Kelston, Viliami Vaipulu, Paige Key, Vincent Taulua, Jordan Crichton and Isaiah Aguilera.
Thank you for that, Corey. Referee's getting ready to start. Want a special mention to CTAS looking after our live stream, and we're on.
So Kelston get us underway, kicking down towards the left-hand corner of their side of the field. It's a pretty shallow restart, so St Paul start this set about 35 metres out from the line. And first touch of the ball there for the big number 8, Sione Nahi, and Howick under 18s players, played for Akarana as well, under 15, under 17 level. Carry up towards halfway now, so this tackle right there on halfway. Third tackle into dummy half.
They seem wide over here, Corey, on our left-hand edge, and they are.
Yeah, well spotted there, Troy. They go straight out there. Kelston scramble well, so there'll be one to watch here. Good first up contact made by Yoka. That's, of course, the older of the Yoka brothers, Utah. Sweeps out the back, not a Dylan Tavita, and a big towering bomb from Dylan Tavita. This will be a great early test at the back, but safely under it is the number 1, Ezeki Apana. Achieves it well, but met by a good kick chase, so not a bad option in this weather, Troy. Hoist the big bomb up there and see what result you can get. And there we have a little knock-on into dummy half.
Yep, and now there's an opportunity here for St Paul's to mount a little bit of pressure. Let's see what they do with it. Good crowd too, line side. We've got a lot of support down here today joining us around the field. And to our right here of the commentary box, all the local kids, all the local students coming down here to barrack for their team. And the winner of this goes through to the grand final, Corey, and the loser drops out and plays the winner of 3 and 4.
So St Paul's now building
about 15 metres out from the line. Good carry forward there. Already getting a little hard to see the numbers with a bit of mud coming onto the back of the jerseys. Do our best to identify the players for you, but in the meantime, into dummy half. This one, Lewis Seal sweeps towards the left. They're inches short, St. Paul's now. What can they do? There looks like there might be space back towards the centre of the park. They go here. Nahi with a good carry forward. Met well by about a 4-man tackle. Reaches out just short still, so only inches away from the line. Heading out to the right now. Tavita with his hands. Nice cut-out ball. Hits the deck. There is space there if he can work with it. This is the stocky number 2, Mike Williams, first-year player in this team.
Young Mike Williams got a bit of upper body strength there. Had a great fend on him. And basically flung that Kelston player to the side and was still moving forward.
And in the end, earned himself a penalty with that really energetic carry. Kept fighting for it and forced a little flop from Kelston. So good work from young Williams, and St. Paul's now will start back-to-back sets camped on the Kelston line. So sweep back towards the left, and Nahi involved again. Good early involvement from him. Plenty of touches. Seal into dummy half. Head back out towards their right edge. Tavita with another pass, and Troy, that probably the right idea there, but a couple of misguided passes from Tavita early on. He's trying to loop it over, obviously cut one out, but a little off target.
Yeah, and you know, like in the middle of the tackle count as well, probably a little patience required, just as they're getting ready to reset the scrum there. Looking at the foot traffic on the middle part of the ground, starting to carve up just a little, so I think we can see more wear and tear as this game starts to grind on.
A quick shout out to the game on behind us here. You might be able to see it on the cameras. We've got the, I believe, under 85 kg 9-a-side semi-final on between St. Paul's and Manurewa, so best of luck to both teams in that one. And we have a penalty here, so St. Paul's now give away their first penalty of the match, and Kelston will kick for touch through, I think it's Wyatt Rangi by the look of it.
So that takes a little bit of the pressure off. Kick poor in my view. Could have got a wee bit more length on that. However, we've got a set of 6 coming up for Kelston, and let's see what they do with it.
So the first one's carry from Carlos Henry. Now Yorker with a good carry. He's a big block-busting boy. This one usually a back rower. Troy usually plays lock or back row, but moved him to the front row today. So maybe a little tactical adjustment from Phil Gordon, perhaps to deal with these conditions even.
Yeah, still slippery on the ground. You can see the guys, as you said earlier, starting to get really muddy now, especially in the centre of the park. So ball retention is going to be a key factor in this game. Both teams are talking well. Good communication. And I sense a little bit of tension around the field as well. Obviously, everybody knows this is going to be a crack game to be at. And it's brought to you by the Auckland Rugby League through the website on a free live stream. We do it every Wednesday at 4 p.m. and that's on www.aucklandleague.co.nz.
Yeah, and you just know it's going to be a good game. There's a storied rivalry between these two. I think the last 2 finals, or maybe even 3 finals, have been contested by St. Paul's and Kelston. They have been the kings of college rugby league in Auckland at least, and of course Otahu getting up for the national title last year. But so it's a good rivalry. These two teams, they know each other well, and they tend to be cracking games. We look back to the grand final last year where I think there was 3 or 5 points in it in the end. It was a really good game played out at Birkenhead War Memorial, won by St. Paul's, the defending champions, of course. So it's a great rivalry, and looks like we're going to be set for another good game today, hoping the conditions don't sort of play too much of a hand in it.
So St. Paul's are rolling down the field, and as they get ready to set up, I think just to tap into the back part of that comment, that part of the conversation there, Corey, I think they're well coached as well. They've got good structure. Both teams are, you know, probably benchmark in regards to how they've played this season in the competition.
So Tavita now, little hand back inside to Sione Nahi.
They're calling it wide here, and Kelston seem to be jamming in on that side. Like they've got, looks like, you know, the overlap's definitely here on the left side for St. Paul's.
2 unmarked players out there, and they will head out there. So Tavita dribbles the kick through, hits a couple of bodies, and perhaps a little fortuitous in the end there for Kelston, who just managed to regather it. So Kelston survived that one, but you're right, Troy. Looks like potentially there's some issues down Kelston's right edge. And we get a penalty and march 10 for a little bit of back chat.
You know, it's the second time in this in the first 10 minutes of this game. You know, St Paul's building a bit of momentum, a bit of pressure down here, and you know, Kelston get the get out of jail card free, and now they're kicking the walk back down the field again. And excuse me while I get the ball. And the ball is back out onto the field, and nothing that you wouldn't see that any other front row wouldn't do on a wonderful day down here at College Rugby League, Corey. Oh, there's a knock on there, and Kelston, slight fumble at the play of the ball. It's a shame. They had a set of 6 there ready to go, and the referee's blowing that up. Big conversation going on. Front row there telling them to shush a wee bit. They've got to focus on the job at hand, and giving the ball away inside of, you know, first, second tackle is not going to help anything at all.
Yeah, clumsy error there from Kelston. So again, under some defensive pressure again. So the ball comes out. Tony Avasa feeds it from the back of the scrum, about 40 metres out from the line now, St Paul's College. So a couple of yardage carries now, just one out stuff from St Paul's, setting themselves up. You would think, Troy, for another look at the left side again. They're well in, the Kelston boys, so whether that's a deliberate tactic, I'm not too sure, but certainly there does appear to be a couple of St Paul's boys marked out here on the left. In the meantime, that's a big carry from Aringa. Another of the Auckland development players in this squad. The head to the right, Tavita goes straight through. Is he there?
The referee says yes, so Jamal blows that and confirms that it is a try.
So that one, Dylan Tavita scores next to the post. We saw him chance his arm a couple of times earlier in the match with some cutout balls, but that time just a little simple show and goes straight through. He's quite a powerfully built little player, and a good start to the game for St Paul's College. So 4-0 kick to come.
And if you've just joined us, we'd like to welcome you into the SAS College Rugby League, brought to you by the Auckland Rugby League, and free streaming through our website, www.aucklandleague.co.nz. And fabulous park to be at. You know, in the background there is the Sky City Tower. For those that we were beaming out around the world, Corey, around the world with our live stream. And next week at 4 o'clock, we'll be doing it all again, and through to our final. Each year, it's something that the Auckland Rugby League is sort of looking at in regards to driving more awareness and supporting rugby league at grassroots level, especially in the College Rugby League. And once again, I want to thank the special sponsors, being SAS and Hayden and Rollitt.
And
Wow.
Tavita with, well, that won't go down as one of the great goal kicks possibly from next to the post. Fails to convert his own try, just pings it off the upright. So 4-0 it remains.
Let's hope that doesn't come back to haunt him, and that 2 points isn't something that we're about to hang a grand final spot on. So Kelston, body language, sort of, obviously they've had the chat with the trainer, and they really need to get out of their half and start mounting a wee bit of pressure down here in St Paul's area. You can see by the foot traffic on the grass out here, Corey, a lot of it seems in the other half. So let's see how we go with Kelston as they get ready to reset and kick off. And away we go.
So another shallow one down towards the left, taken easily by the number 12 for St Paul's, Jara Moisia. Back towards the middle of the park, and these St Paul's props, Troy, are really quite impressive. Sione Nahi and Aringa, we've seen them, they've been damaging early on, so it'll be interesting to see how long they can keep that up for. If St Paul's can get good minutes out of them, well, it bodes very well for them, because they are definitely winning that middle battle as we speak. So it swings it out.
Again on here, on the outside edge, you know, they seem to have 1, 2, 3 players outside the Kelston winger, and here they come again.
So just sticks his head through the gap there, pulled down eventually. So Seal into dummy half, head back towards Tavita. Tavita kicks across his body down towards the left-hand corner. It's a decent little kick. The chase is pretty good from St Paul's, and not a whole lot on for Adams at the back there, so just takes it about 10 metres out from the line. So a decent set from St Paul's there, nothing too fancy, but probably what they needed. Just force Kelston to do a bit more work, but again, a clumsy penalty there. I think maybe Seal just coming in with the shoulder a little bit, late flop, and another relieving penalty for Kelston.
Yeah, it seems to be a wee bit of repetition there. You know, the St Paul guys come down into this quarter, get 2 or 3 tackles up and then give away a penalty. Kelston kick out again. Do I need to go and get that one, Corey? No. Oh, maybe. No, the big prop comes back and gets helped by sideline. And that's where I'm standing at the moment, Corey. We're just about ankle deep in mud ourselves here next to the commentary box. Oh, great hit.
Saifata there with the initial hit up. Yorker right into the thick of the mud there and tackled by 3. Good tackle from St. Paul's. Head back towards the left now. This one's the number 11.
Good solid
Bailey
run.
Payne.
Good solid run from the second row.
Out towards the left now, the big 13, Mosesi Fiamani. A penalty, another one in front of the stick, so interesting to see what Kelston do here. Do you consider taking the 2 and perhaps sort of reducing that deficit? And no, but they're going to tap and go, so feeds it off to Yorker, and it's a big carry straight away.
First time down at St. Paul's, 30, 20. And mounting a bit of pressure. Oh, great hit. Come across broadside there, dropped him where he stood.
So now we get to see the St. Paul's defence in action for the first time. They head back towards the sticks. It's a 3-man tackle for St. Paul's. He's only inches away from the line now. Head back out towards the right. This one's Yorker. Adams sweeping into the background. Decides to go himself. Tackled well. Back towards the post now, and Rangi gets his hands on the ball. Pushes it off. We've got a fresh man on the field, but looks at things, that's Paige Key. First year player in this team. The ball was loose. Kelston do recover. So what can they make of the set? Last tackle coming up now. Sweep it out towards the left, and it's Rangi. Goes straight through. And there we have it again, just falling for the dummy there, Troy, similar to what we saw down the other end from Dylan Tavita. An even ball game.
Now let's hope that 2 points missed on the conversion of the kick doesn't come back to haunt St. Paul's. Be interesting to see how Kelston go here, and I think that's their first time, to be fair, down inside their territory, and they've capitalised on that set of 6, and they've gone over there on that left edge. Good to see a lot of people down here today, especially the young lady in the pink hoodie. And Tale Anderson, who's our comms officer at the Auckland Rugby League, he's down here taking official photos of today's match. Please check them out on the Auckland Rugby League Facebook site and along on our website, www.aucklandleague.co.nz.
Kelston short have got a decent little confidence boost out of that one. Their first visit down that end, Troy, as you mentioned, and they come away with points. So although they've enjoyed a bit of a tough start to the game, they will have got plenty out of that.
And it's good to see so many people down here. Good support once again. I've just seen a sneaky little NRL agent in down here having a look at some of the talent running around the place. And kick at goal is waved away. So we're 4-4, Corey.
Yeah, 4-4, and a little hard to probably get a measure of this game so far. You would have thought until a few minutes ago that St. Paul's were on top, but Kelston right back into it now and made the most of their opportunity. So next couple of sets will be important in terms of setting the tone for the back end of this first half. You mentioned the crowd, Troy. It's great to be down here at St. Paul's College, a place that really is the home of college rugby league in Auckland. So many incredible players come through these ranks over the years. And you need to look at the honours board here to see a raft of famous rugby league names. So it's great to be down here. It's a great rugby league school, and excellent turnout today to watch the boys.
Must say we'll run a little competition. Tweet us a famous rugby league player that's come out of the St. Paul's College. And our tweet handle is, Corey?
At Auckland League on Twitter.
So let's see your tweets, get them into us,
yes.
And we'll have a little look at that.
So Kelston now working it off the line back towards the right. Yorker into the middle of the park. So Kelston now working out about 20 metres from their line. Good line feed from St. Paul's. Up into the face, and he's met well one-on-one. The crowd like that one, getting a little animated. So Yorker now with another carry. High involvement early on, and another penalty. So St. Paul's that time just creeping up inside the 10. So that's another penalty. That must be 4 or 5 penalties St. Paul's have conceded in these early stages, and it's really just giving Kelston a continuous leg up. So again, they'll kick for touch from just short of the halfway line. Should start this set deep inside attacking territory. So Kelston really just playing well with what's in front of them right now. St. Paul's guilty of a little bit of lack of discipline. We've got a staggered back line out towards the right. The trainer now having a few words to the centre and wing combination out here. So out to the left, and this one is key. Good initial first carry. Tavita involved in the tackle, eventually wrestling down. He's a big, strong boy, still fighting for that extra yardage, and that's good to see, Troy. Those little extra efforts, I guess, from your front rowers. This one, the number 14, good, strong carry. It's Solo.
The boys over on that far hill there liked the contact on that one, and there was a big roar went up on the hill.
And
yes, a couple of big hits going in by St. Paul's. And the local supporters down here, they love that sort of stuff, Corey.
Here we go now, a bit of space out to the right here. Good initial first up tackle, and that is a try. So Kelston doubled their advantage, just found a little bit of space out on the right there, and it was pretty easy in the end. St. Paul's just probably not numbering up. So all of a sudden, Troy, Kelston in front after really what you would have said was St. Paul's game in the early exchanges. So great response.
Yeah, I think St. Paul's did most of the camping down inside Kelston's half. Kelston have only been down here twice, and those the two times they've been here, they put score on the scoreboard. Don't forget, we're looking for somebody to tweet into our tweet handle, and Corey will tell you what that is, as I'm still working out what our tweet handle is. But we're looking for a famous rugby league player out of St. Paul's College, and there's a number to choose from, whether they're a forward or a back, you know. So if you are out there listening to the live stream, you know, join the competition and tweet away.
So Bailey Payne's going to attempt this conversion from out towards the right of the sticks. Strikes it pretty well. It's coming home, and it is indeed over. So 10 points to 4. Kelston Boys High School take the lead. Remember, this is the grand final rematch from last year. St. Paul's won on that occasion after Kelston had previously taken the Auckland crown and, of course, the national crown as well. So this is a grand final rematch. Plenty on the line here. It's a second chance semi, so the loser doesn't go home today, survives to live another day in our live stream match next week, where they will play either Westlake or Wesley, depending on who wins that one. And throughout the game, we will try to get you some updates from that Wesley-Westlake game as well, and just let you know how things are going. But in the meantime, Kelston 10, St. Paul's 4. With about 10 minutes to go in this first half.
The local PA over there is blaring out of somebody's school bag. They must have the biggest iPod that anyone's seen on the planet. And the game has restarted.
So Kelston now working out of territory, and the big thing for St. Paul's here is to not concede another penalty. They really have let Kelston off the hook and really given them the footing for those first couple of tries with some lazy penalties. So need to be very careful here. Yorker involved again, and there's 4 of them in there trying to take him down, but keeps fighting for that extra yardage. To halfway now, and Rangi will kick. Finds a bit of space in behind the winger, Mike Williams, who looks content to let it run out, and Yuki's pressuring him, and in the end it just dribbles out. So whether maybe Mike Williams wasn't quite aware that Yuki was on his back there, but danger averted in the end, and St. Paul's will have a scrum feed about 20 metres off their own line.
Right over near the music, right near the music action over there on that far side. And you'd know what that tune would be, Corey, being a young fella. To me, it sounds like elevator music, as the referee's getting ready to reset the scrum.
Yeah, not sure that's my preferred genre of music over there. I'm not sure what they're listening to. It's quite easy listening though, and quite enjoyable from over here in the commentary booth. A nice backdrop to our rugby league action today. So St. Paul's bring it out, 1 out from the scrum. Come out towards the left edge here, and it's a good dummy half run there. Not sure who that was, perhaps Lewis Seal with a decent little dummy half dart. Head out towards the left now, and met in a 4-man tackle by Kelston. So gang tackling a big feature today, Troy. Perhaps in these muddy conditions you don't want to be slipping off people, so getting plenty of numbers in the tackles and up to halfway where the mud really is at its worst, right there on that halfway line.
Absolutely. Where
the big boys are running, so turns them back inside now. This is a good set from St. Paul's coming off their own line. Last tackle now, they need a good kick on the end of it. Comes out to the second row. Not sure he's going to be the man for it. It's a left footer, goes high. It's found a bit of space, lets it bounce at the back, and Adams has touched that, so I think St. Paul's are going to get a scrum feed. We wait for the call from referee Jamal Thompson, and indeed it is. So that's a mistake there at the back. Troy just initially to let it bounce, and then obviously made contact with the ball. So bit of a clumsy error at the back by Adams, I think it was.
Yeah, that'll put their side under a little bit of pressure now. It'll be interesting to see what St Paul's does with the opportunity. Even the trainers are struggling to run on and off on the park here. So the scrum is fed, and away they go.
A good carry there from Sione Whakapalia, another of the Howick under-18 players in this side, year 13 at the school. There's a good carry forward there from Musia.
What do you blow that up for?
Yeah, not too sure what we got here. We'll wait for confirmation. So, sounded like we had time off. So whether
He hasn't sent him, has he?
and I think maybe we might have got pinged for no mouthguard by the look of things. So it's the number 15 who's been sent from the field, Bailey Poto. So it may be just that that he hasn't got a mouthguard in. So good, well spotted there by referee Jamal Thompson. So we'll wait for confirmation on that one. In the meantime, Tavita continues play, feeds it off to the 12, Tui Polotu. Kelston are short out on their right edge, so of course St Paul's are playing a man down as we speak because someone's been taken from the field. Tavita tried that little trick that got him a try earlier, tried the show, but they weren't falling for it this time. Well tackled in the end by maybe Henry. Coming out towards the right edge, this one. Sione Taipulutu. Tackled just short. And it's a handover, so well defended in the end by Kelston. After surviving a set 20 metres out from the line, we're still waiting just to see exactly what's happened with Poto. I think maybe he's got himself a mouthguard in now and is
back onto the field now, Corey.
Back onto the field, and straight away a penalty from St Paul's. Well, Troy, this discipline is just killing them today. I believe that's their 6th penalty.
Yeah, sorry about that, Corey. Just getting asked sideline. This is 1 and 2 playing. The loser of this match will play the winner of 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is the sudden death, and they'll be out. So that game will take place next week. You'll be able to see it on live stream through our website, www.aucklandleague.co.nz. Back to the game again, as you're saying, Corey. Yep, the discipline there is leaving a lot of opportunities going by the wayside, and Kelston are getting the get-out-of-jail-free cards. I've already said that once today, but they've done it 6 times. So, you know, I'm pretty sure at half-time the coach is going to be addressing that. You can't come down into the opposition's half and start mounting pressure and then let them off the hook.
Yoka carrying now out of yardage, about 40 metres out from the line. Towards the left, 14 is on.
Great hit.
Viliami Vaipulu.
There was a no argue there.
And sloppy play the ball as well. And we'll get to half-time, and that'll do us. So that's the end of play. So half-time here at St Paul's College. Kelston Boys High School 10, St Paul's 4.
Wow. So the music's starting to crank up over the far side there. Tali's coming back in her gumboots. She looks like she's taken enough photos for us, so that's good. And we'll actually ask her very shortly in regards to have we had any replies in on our competition yet. And we're looking for an answer of a famous rugby league player out of the St Paul's College. And you want to tweet that through? Tweet handle is, Corey?
Yeah, at Auckland League on Twitter.
Yep.
Jump on and give us a follow.
Awesome. Now look, I've just found an NRL agent down here, lineside. His name's Dixon McIver. And Dixon, you're down here at a local school game, mate. What are the things that you come down to look at outside of enjoying the football?
Oh, I'm just enjoying the commentary, Troy. Listen to some new guys there, you know, on the comms, mate. Makes a big difference, eh?
And as far as the talent being out on the football is concerned, you know, this is probably one of the biggest games for the SAS college football. What's your read on the game so far?
Oh, you look, it's a bit of a tug-of-war. Both teams are 1 and 2 for obvious reasons. Conditions aren't helping, so they've just got to keep that ball security. It's costing them both, really. But it's anyone's game.
In regards to being an old Kelston boy yourself, do you have any allegiances in regards to which team you'd like to try and, you know, tick the box today?
Oh, yeah, I'll probably lean a bit to Kelston, but got to stand here as a neutral person, being an agent. So, yeah, we'll stay neutral on that.
Awesome, mate. Great to catch up. And best of luck having a look at the talent around the place in regards to getting that answer in for a rugby league.